guys, MurphoFan45 here, and today we'll be reviewing the 1997 film Funny Games. It stars Susan Lothar, Ulrich Mayhew, Frank Gehrig, and Arno Frisch. I probably just butchered all their names, but yeah, Funny Games. It's directed by Michael Haneke, stars all the people I just said. And yeah, before I get into this review, this is considered one of the most disturbing films of all time, so this film is definitely not for everyone. It's also quite pretentious in some places, but I love pretentious movies, so I loved this movie. But yeah, let's get into it. So, actually, I'm just gonna say go watch the movie, go in completely blind. But if you want to listen to the review, listen to the review. If you've already seen it, feel free to listen to it. But I would say go in blind. I'm going to say the plot and everything, but just go in blind. But yeah, so the plot is a couple goes out vacationing and things go wrong. That's all I'm going to say. I went into this film completely blind and was blown away by it. Going into this film blind is the way to go, because Funny Games is a film where you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, because it does some interesting things, and it's such an interesting film to look into. But yeah, Funny Games. The direction by Michael Haneke is amazing. The way he sort of lures you into a false sense of security in the opening scene. And he wrote this film too, which is absolutely amazing, because he made two of my favorite villains, period, in this film. They may be my favorite villains in this film. Well, my favorite villains, period. Well, no, they could be beaten by some other people, but Paul and Peter may be my two favorite villains. But yeah, sorry for that. That was weird. But basically, the direction's amazing. The way he lures you into a false sense of security in the opening scene, then does something just completely unexpected. I mean, I am glad I went in blind again, because that opening scene, oh my gosh. If you're not expecting it, that's... Wow, I remember my first time reaction. I literally flew back in my seat for a second. I was just so shocked at what was occurring. Once again, I'm trying to stay as vague as possible. But yeah, the direction in that scene is absolutely amazing. The shots outside of the house are amazing. The shots in the house, there isn't a bad shot. Yeah, it's well directed. I mean, my favorite shot may be the end shot, but then again, my favorite shot may also be the shot of the family just sitting in the car, listening to music. Once again, trying to be as vague as possible. But yeah, the direction by Michael Haneke is amazing. The acting. Woo. The acting, especially by the mom, Anna, is absolutely amazing. I mean, some of the stuff she has to portray. I mean, that one specific scene near the, not near the climax of the film, near the beginning of when Paul and Peter start their escapades, is some of the best acting, and yeah, she's just an amazing actress in her role. Then the guy who plays the dad, Ulrich Mayhew, I probably just butchered his name, is also absolutely great. The stuff he has to portray. And then Paul and Peter, they're just so charismatic, but they're so evil. I mean, the stuff they do is just completely unwarranted, and then the reason they give. I mean, that's one of. I mean, Funny Games is essential viewing, in my opinion. If you're a film fan, especially. But yeah, this film has so many iconic scenes. Well, iconic scenes if you're a film fan, I guess. Like, once again, that opening scene, the other scene involving, once again, want to stay as vague as possible, just go watch it. The scene, the most famous scene in the movie. Anyone on Letterboxd probably knows it. The scene with. I still want to stay as vague as possible. I'm not going to say. But yeah, this film is genius in my opinion. I mean, it's pretentious, but it's genius. It also may have my favorite long take at the end of it when Anna's oh, it's so hard to stay vague on this film. The long shot with Anna and her husband. That's a great shot. I mean, oh, and then the shot of the golf ball rolling. The golf ball rolling back onto screen. Oh my gosh. That scene, as soon as you hear it, you know, you just know what's gonna happen. I mean, so glad I could get my thoughts out on this film. I may do a spoiler review on it eventually because there's a lot to talk about with Funny Games. I mean, once again, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Funny Games. It's essential viewing if you're a film fan, cinephile. If you're not much of a cinephile, you may not like it because it does some interesting stuff. But yeah, it also, if you can't handle disturbing stuff, I wouldn't watch it. But yeah, stay safe, stay quarantined, and have a good day. My cold's finally starting to heal up.